The Met Gala is the most sought-after ticket in town, but beyond its glitzy exterior lurks a maze of accusations, confidential information, and shocks that will leave you breathless. Every year, the Met Gala, the most special event of the year, brings together the greatest figures in fashion, entertainment, and partisanship at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. The true tension takes place behind the scenes, although the public may only witness the sparkle and glory of the red carpet. Let's find out about it. Background. The Met Gala, an annual fundraiser for the Costume Institute of the Metropolitan Museum of Art, is renowned for its spectacular attire and A-list attendees. However, what really occurs at this elite gathering? The 2022 Met Gala was not the only event to the drama, from rumored fights to unexpected guests. The rumored conflict between two A-list celebrities is the first item on the list of delicious rumors. Sources claim that during the after-party when they got into a furious dispute that had to be split up by security, the tension between them finally erupted. Fans have started theorizing that their dispute may be related to a recent partnership gone awry, even if the cause of it is yet unclear. The chaos, however, continued. The unexpected entrance of one star among the guests created quite a commotion. This celebrity tried to get a pass at the last minute, albeit not being on the initial guest list, which caused havoc for the event planners who had to rush to prepare for their arrival. According to the rumors, this surprise visitor had another reason for coming, and having them at the gathering may have strained relations among other guests. Without having some jaw-dropping style occurrences, the Met Gala would undoubtedly fall short. One star stunned spectators this year by rocking a bold wardrobe that went beyond the bounds of conventional red carpet attire. While some applauded the design for being daring and avant-garde, others criticized it for being improper for such a high-profile occasion and overly exposing. However, one guest's sensational disclosure on the red carpet was perhaps the most surprising part of the evening. This celebrity provided private information about their life that has never been made public in an interview with a significant media source. Fans are still in amazement after the surprise confession, which sent jolts through the stadium. It's understandable why the Met Gala continues to be one of the most talked about gatherings of the year, given all the drama, intrigue, and rumors surrounding it. This year's event did not disappoint, whether it was with surprise visitors or breathtaking couture moments. Who can predict what drama will take place at the Met Gala in 2023? We'll be keeping a careful eye on it, that much is certain. It sort of seemed like the wait for the 2023 event would be endless after last year, which produced not one but two Met Galas within the course of just a few months. However, here we are. We have a lot of tasty information to reveal about the 2023 Met Gala, beginning with its star-studded co-chairs, as the first Monday in May is quickly approaching. It's a huge womp-womp for those of us who like to be nosy, that the Met Gala's exclusive guest list is essentially kept under lock and key until the moment when participants walk on the red carpet. Me. Given that Michaela Cole, Dua Lipa, Penelope Cruz, and Roger Federer will be co-chairing the whole evening, we can rely on them to make an appearance on the red carpet. The Met Gala notification appeared as a digital flyer on Instagram. They are all undoubtedly famous. But let's start with Michaela, who has recently had an unstoppable rise in fame because of the popularity of her two programs Chewing Gum and I May Destroy You. FYI, the actor earned an Emmy for Outstanding Writing for a limited or anthology series for the former project. She also made her Marvel Cinematic Universe debut in 2022 by playing the lead role in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. And she always managed to look flawless at press junkets and premieres. Too long didn't read, she handles everything. Although he revealed his retirement in September of last year, Roger remains one of tennis's all-time great players. Despite this, the athlete continues to be a well-known public personality because of things like his commercial contracts and charitable work. One of the greatest pop performers in the world, Dua Lipa, has won 3 Grammy Awards. She also created the lazy dance that went viral, which she has since claimed like the celebrity she is. Penelope Cruz, the renowned Spanish actress, has had an illustrious career both on and off the silver screen. However, what many people may not know is that she also has a deep connection to the world of fashion, particularly with the iconic brand Chanel. In fact, Penelope's unique bond with this year's theme, more on that later, is because of her association with the legendary designer Karl Lagerfeld. Karl Lagerfeld, who was the creative director of Chanel for over 3 decades, often chose Penelope as his muse and model. She was a regular feature on the runway and in advertising campaigns for the brand, showcasing her effortless elegance and timeless beauty. Since 2018, Penelope has taken on the role of Chanel's ambassador, representing the brand and its values of sophistication, style, and luxury. She has also continued to pay homage to Karl Lagerfeld's legacy by staying involved with the brand and supporting its creative endeavors. One of the most memorable moments in Penelope's relationship with Chanel was her appearance at the Fall 2019 runway show. This show was particularly significant as it included Karl Lagerfeld's only posthumous collection for the company, making it an emotional and poignant tribute to his life and work. It's interesting to note that there are no designers on the list of co-chairs for this year. I don't know what it implies for the actual party night, but I'm so excited about the co-chairs for 2023 that I'm ready to overlook Tom Ford's disappearance. The theme for the event. Inevitably, the spring show at the Costume Institute serves as the inspiration for the Met Gala theme, or more specifically, the dress code. Karl Lagerfeld, a line of beauty. The theme of this year's show pays tribute to the late German designer's commitment to both straightforward, serpentine, and satirical lines in his creations for Chanel, Fendi, Chloe, Balmain, Patou, and his own brand from the 1950s to 2019. The Met Gala's dress code is therefore only, quote, in honor of Karl, allowing room for discretion on the part of the attendees. Given that Chanel, Fendi, and Karl Lagerfeld himself are supporting both the show and the gala, as the Met has already revealed, you'll probably see a lot of celebs dressed in those labels. But let's hope that honoring Lagerfeld involves more than just donning his past creations. There are varying stories on the Kardashian-Jenner family, who have often been assured attendees at the yearly party. According to sources who spoke to Page 6 in March, the Kardashians and Jenners could not even get an invitation since the hosts are breaking down on the invited guest list. However, a different family-related source refuted these rumors. Kim wore Marilyn Monroe's famous birthday dress while she was joined by her then-boyfriend Pete Davidson, and Kendall debuted an aggressive bleach brow look. Kylie wore an outfit resembling a wedding dress. The Kardashians were in fact welcomed to the 2022 Met Gala. Kourtney and Travis, as well as Kris Jenner and Khloe, were also there. Fans of the Kardashian-Jenner family have bad news. Following many contentious headlines over their attendance at previous Met Galas, it seems the renowned family will not be joining one of the most anticipated fashion events of the year. It wasn't denied that Kim's marriage to Kanye was the sole factor in the Kardashians' attendance at the Met Gala. Since 1995, Anna Wintour, 73, has been one of the Met Gala's chairs in addition to serving as editor-in-chief of Vogue from 1988. Anna selects the celebrities that make the cut for the final Met Gala guest list, reducing the number of participants to around 600. Back in the day when Kim's first baby was nearing term, Anna Wintour was outspoken about her dislike of the Kardashians. However, she was okay with Kanye. Some claim that the Kardashians will ultimately be outlawed because, at last, there's a true lady with excellent values. She is concerned with the integrity of the fashion business, not with money. Whilst the Kardashians regularly attended the Met Gala, Kim made her Met Gala debut in 2013, there is already conjecture that the Kardashians' Met Gala heyday is coming to an end. The reason the Kardashians were omitted from the list has not yet been revealed by the Journal, but rumors suggest that it has to do with how Kim's Marilyn Monroe outfit at the 2022 Met Gala diverted attention away from fashion. A source with the Kardashians is disputing that the rumor is true, since the well-known reality stars are always invited to the much-anticipated event. According to reports, family fans will have to wait until May 1st to find out if Wintour invited the Kardashians to the party, and whether they are wearing attire appropriate for the occasion, as visitors are required to honor Karl Lagerfeld. In any case, we can anticipate they're making headlines. The 2023 Met Gala will be held at the Costume Institute of the Metropolitan Museum of Art in memory of the late fashion designer Karl Lagerfeld. At the 2023 Met Gala, his professional accomplishments, originality, and achievements in fashion will be honored. The location will include an extensive exhibition of his works and drawings. The curators of Karl Lagerfeld, A Line of Beauty, are Lagerfeld collaborators Amanda Harlick and Andrew Bolton, and Wendy Yu, curator in charge of the Costume Institute. However, the 2023 dress code is more extensive than that. In plain English, visitors are required to wear, quote, in honor of Karl. The makers have the difficult task of distilling the designer's career into 150 pieces. We are left wondering what the Met Gala will include next year as we come to an end with our behind-the-scenes tour of the event. Could there be more explosive revelations, eye-popping couture, or surprising romances? The Met Gala will always be the topic of conversation, but only the future will tell.